Hey everybody, it's Jen with Lady Tarot 911. How are you? Hopefully today is a good day. Happy Sunday. Kind of feels like a Saturday to me. I don't know why, but all right, let's get... Okay, well, that popped out quick. I wasn't even ready yet. Teamwork and love offer. Okay, so I was going to check the energy. I haven't even done my little Palo Santo, so I'm going to cleanse real quick, and then we will pull a read. Teamwork and love offer. Messages are coming out quicker than I was ready for them. You are getting a lot of very fast, or will be getting a lot of very fast information, or a lot of information before you're ready, or before you think that you're ready. This, maybe somebody is coming at you. Yesterday we talked about quick communication because of somebody's panic, right? Potentially this partnership that might be setting up might be coming at you very quickly. I'm hearing be prepared, get prepared, be aware, be ready. There's going to be, know what you want. There's going to be an offer made. Now, you know, this doesn't have to necessarily be from a person, but I mean, it could be in work. It could be just in a regular traditional partnership, but be ready to know what it is you want and ready to defend that, whatever it is, whatever you think is going to be the best avenue for you, and go with that. I'm going to actually switch decks. We're going to just pull some traditional tarot real quick. I feel like it's a little chaotic right now, maybe where you're at, or in your head, or in your world. And it could be because you are feeling like, and if it's not you, this could be the energy of your person. There could be a lot of obligations or responsibilities, tasks that have not been delegated to anybody but your person. And I'm hearing this has been done on purpose to keep them distracted from being able to grow, being able to think about themselves, because when that happens, they want to move. And I'm not just talking about like location. This could be move just in a different direction in their life. This could be move, just take some actions that they've wanted to do. But if that happens, that threatens the people around them who are comfortable, if they are comfortable with where your person is at, what they're doing, how they maneuver, and how they maneuver every day, and the control. It's all about control. It's the puppeteering of your person to stay where they're at, to keep doing, to stay on the right track. They could have been checking in with them a lot, like always around them, or texting or calling or coming over, just to monitor them, keep them in this state of, if I keep them busy, if I schedule a lot, I'll distract them from them thinking of going a different direction, or even thinking of other people around them, or past things that might affect their emotions, or affect their heart, or affect their decisions or jobs. They just don't want them to make a different decision. They don't want them to second guess. Maybe I was going to hashtag that, or do the little parentheses, not hashtag it, but go back to that. And why would I do that? What did I just say? I don't know. It'll come back to me if it's meant to be. I don't even know what I was saying, and I'm not going to stop the video and rewind it, because it's obviously, I don't know. Sometimes everything doesn't come together until the end of the read, so just bear with me. But keeping your person busy and not, second guessing. Is that what I was saying? Second guessing? Second guessing. So potentially, if that's what I was saying, maybe your person has thought about moving out of the situation that they're in, or going a different direction, or there have been ideas, or little dimmers, little, is that a word? Dimmers. I have a lot of questions. Oh my gosh, maybe that's what's happening with your person. I have a lot of questions today about like what's coming out, and because I'm not quite understanding it. Maybe a lot of questions. Your person is raising a lot of questions, which they should be. Lots of questions, which is really good. Maybe that's why I'm asking a lot of questions. I don't know if dimmers is a light, or is a is a question, or is a, oh my gosh. your person just needs to, or if this is you, halt, because this is chaos. I can't speak. I'm asking a lot of questions. Things are getting chaotic and confusing. Okay. I don't know whether dimmers is even a word, but I'm going to use it and we'll put it in our log of words. But these little dimmers of light that are sparking off, where they have started to wonder, question, the wheel started to turn, and immediately whoever's threatened by this will sweep on in and start planning things. Planning to take care of their kids, planning for them to go to dinner, on trips. Can we do this? Can we schedule this? How about we go out with this? Oh, hey, do you want to go out with these people? Introduce them to new people. Try and get them hooked up with other people. That's the game, right? That's the devil at its best. So this is like a second time, hence second guessing. Maybe this is a second time. Good God, that was a long message to wrap around to. That was a hot mess. Sorry about that, but that's the way it came across. And you just know, High Priestess, things that are just known. Why do we have the High Priestess here? About choices and decisions, which way to go. There's two eyes. Somebody is seeing clearer as of either 2 days ago, or will be in 2 days, or about two choices, or about two people, two ideas, or they only had partial clarity, one eye open, and now there's two. Tell me more. Strength. These two cards together bring an ending. 10. Ending a new beginning. Having the strength to be able to see things clearly and not push it off as, oh, they can't be that way, or oh, they're not doing that, or oh, that's not what I think it is. Doubting potentially their intuition, doubting what they truly know and believe, or what their intuition is telling them. They are getting the strength, they're charging up to be able to see clearer, see with both eyes. Justice, there's two. Justice is being actively laid out, served. This could be court, this could be something, maybe they are able to see something about some court situation that they weren't able to see before. Divine, really, I mean, with three major arcana cards, this is divine speaking loud and clear about karma playing out, fairness, balance. The divine is helping either you or your person build up, recharge, to be able to see, to give moments where they can actually breathe and just see things for what they are and see truth. This is all about a time where truths and justice is coming to the surface. Now, this could also be somebody who's seeing something or getting the strength. I'm hearing getting the strength to say something, maybe to a Libra, say something in court, stand up for themselves, stand up for fairness, stand up for balance, because things have been imbalanced. Standing up for themselves in a way that they haven't before. Yeah. 4 out of 4, you guys. We just pulled a bunch of major arcana yesterday. Hella overload of, this is all divine. Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning. Things are turning in their favor. Things are turning in a direction, in the right direction. Now, again, we have 2. This is in regards to choices, or sorry, it's probably really loud. Choices, directions. This right here is 8 and 2. I don't know what I'm thinking. 2 and 8, 10. Okay, this is that walking back and forth. That's 10. Then we got Justice, which was 11. That's progression in the right direction. Then now we're back at 10. Oh, sorry. Now we're back at 10. So it's this back and forth, trying to decide. It's like this swinging. I'm hearing limb to limb. Jungle. I'm hearing George of the Jungle, Tarzan. Maybe your person is really active or fit or likes to be out in nature or loves to climb. Maybe they like to rock climb, or there's some type of activity that they like to do, but this is just really showing as the wheel turns, it's also turning this back and forth indecisiveness for your person. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Another major arcana. The World. Victory. Another arcana. That is 6 major arcanas out of 7 cards that we've pulled so far. Huge transformation happening. But that's no different than what yesterday's read was, talking about how big this is. This is extraordinary energy and movement. And I mean, I am not exaggerating this. 6 out of 7 cards, but the 7th card is victory, is moving on to better things. That's exactly what is happening. The energy just continues to build from yesterday's read to today's read. It just continues to build. And oh, funny. Okay, hang on just a second. I am looking at this deck right here. Look at this. Wheels of Light. This is, okay, I've never used this deck on the channel, but we're going to read this because Wheel of Fortune, there's a reason that I saw Wheels of Light. Let's see what it says, because I know that it'll probably back up. I haven't ever read this card, actually. The World, success coming to a conclusion, finalizing, ending. As humans, we're continually seeking new sources of enlightenment, spiritual awakening. I don't want to read all this to you. Okay, I just skimmed over it. But this is talking about the alignment that you might be having, that they might be having. I think that your person is taking more time out to themselves. I think that they are learning to just breathe. This to talk about like breathing into the chakras, just being able to bring those parts of yourself together when you're not distracted by 10 million things or 10 million tasks. This allows you to get quiet. And I think that that's something that the divine has been pushing maybe your person into, is this sense of isolation, to be able to hear what they haven't wanted to hear, or hear things to heal. But I just feel like there has been this gentleness about it. They're hearing things, or they're having dreams about this situation, and really becoming cognizant of what is around them, what has been happening. And this is a big deal. This is a major shift. This is going in the right direction, charging up, taking off the rose-colored glasses. So is there anything else that you want? Time's up. I'm hearing this buzzer. Time's up. Time is up. Time for change. There's no more time. Like, it's now or never. And the better things. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Somebody in a third party. So somebody has been knocking them out of balance, just like what I said, out of balance on purpose, in regards to third party, others interfering in your business. That's why I talk a lot about laying low, keeping your business to yourself. People can use stuff against you at will, even family, friends, people who you think would never do that. Oh, they'd never do that. Just like I was saying, they're jealous. They are jealous of your light. They're jealous of what kind of relationships you have with other people. They're jealous of any successes. They probably talk to your person, tearing them down in almost like a passive aggressive way, or I'm just kidding. Made jokes where they stabbed him a little and then pulled out the knife. And when they turned their back, stabbed him a little and pulled out the knife. I mean, that's really gruesome, but that's what's coming to me, is like this betrayal. I hate you. I love you. I really want good for you. No, I don't. Like, I'm hearing sorry, not sorry. The people around them would play this confusion game. They not only did they distract him, but they wanted to keep him confused. So they never knew the truth. They never knew things solid, like you do when you have people that you trust around you who are consistent. Being consistent in the direction that somebody's going. You know, having a lot of plans, planning a lot of stuff, being distracted, being so busy is actually very intentional to not look at the things in your life that are wrong. 2 people in this third party situation were benefiting, and one started getting the real burnt outness of the situation. 2 people benefited and were getting everything that they wanted, everything they could have hoped for. They could have been working together. This could have been a couple. This could have been friends. I'm hearing girlfriends. This could have been, this could have even been guy friends. I mean, it doesn't matter, the gender. It's just 2 people working together to actively suck the energy, the love out of this person. There's a story that I always remember about why dogs are so amazing. You know, these stick drawings that they do and then they animate them? There was this animated short that I watched where it showed the energy transfer between a human and their dog. And why dogs are so amazing is because you see this stick figure get up in the morning and they immediately from their toes, like it starts to get black and it builds from their toes and it starts to head up their body. And each interaction, each bad thought, each memory, some emergency, somebody has some drama, somebody has some chaos, somebody has something huge that they want maybe your person to solve or your person to be the hero, or a damsel in distress. I'm hearing somebody has some issue, there's something that happens, and that's what that siren represented to me. But start feeding in text, calls, problems, appointments, obligations, work, blah 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 blah, and the black starts lifting and starts crawling, and you can see the person filling up with black. And every interaction throughout the day you see that there's all these issues, there's all these problems, there's no boundaries, there's no peace, there's no delegating tasks, there's envy and jealousy, no time out, no meditation, no work-life balance, no saying no, people pleasing, worried about image, all of this that we've been talking about. And the black just starts to creep up this person and creep up and creep up. By the end of the day, when they get home, their dog comes up and snuggles up with them, and all they do is touch their dog, and you see the black just decrease right down the body. Second one, that was fire and police. So as I'm describing this, going into the dog, I'm going to wrap back around to that, but that explains how we transfer energy. Dogs are beautiful because they take that on for us. That's why they use animals in therapy at hospitals for children. This is the third one. This is what I'm talking about. As they release that energy, it's still happening. Drama, chaos, problems, phone calls, emails, TV, playing games, constantly keeping them distracted. No wonder there is chaos, just absolute chaos in either your person or the situation or at work, constant. Nobody can hear themselves think, right? I'm even just getting like, I can feel this energy just building in me. They don't get that black, like transferred quick enough before that starts to build again. And that's what's happening, because the people around them, the people that are in their energy, the people at work, coworkers, relationship partners, business partners, friends, but it's a part of the energetic scope of the picture that I'm trying to paint for you. They all transfer their energy into your person. So your person takes on all the black, and that's the black building up in them. That was a really good example, thank you, of what's happening. They have energy vampires around them. They have, and I didn't show you this card, but that's what I'm basing it on. It is an evil, energetic, demonic, low vibration energies that surround your person and or you. This is what this is saying. There are better things ahead, because crown chakra, purple, I talked about purple yesterday. Crown chakra is the third eye opening. The chakras coming into alignment, the heart chakra opening. All of that stuff, when that becomes aligned, put somebody into a space where they can see clearly, right? We talked about the two eyes. They're starting, as you can see, this card is starting to peek out, right? They're starting to see things clearer. They're starting to be able, when I was talking about not able to pick it up yesterday, can't pick it up, they can't pick up the learning, they're starting to pick up the learning. Somebody's teaching them. Somebody's energetically teaching them. You're teaching them. Your energy learning and giving them facts and things that they hadn't ever thought about before, things that they didn't understand about energy, spirituality, and the things that we have to do to continually keep ourselves protected. You are protected, right? You're protected. Your third eye is opening, right? Your chakras are aligning. There is balance. There is justice coming. There is a closing up of a cycle. This could be you recharging, better things ahead. And this could be love for yourself that you're finding, right? Moving from 2 potentially to 1. So somebody could be becoming single, breaking off some type of partnership. There was tell me about this teamwork. So yeah, this has been an interesting read. Oh, okay. Let's just use these. This has been an interesting read of, I can't get the words out fast enough. I can't get all the messages coming to you fast enough, because every single thing that you see, that you hear, that you experience is a way that the universe is trying to talk to you and connect all the puzzle pieces. But most people, that's cute, flipping up the hair. Oh, okay, hold on. There's a reason that happened too, which I'll come back to in just a second. Most people don't understand the synchronicity. I'm getting that the people, this third party, or the people in your person's ear, too many people have been giving him or her misinformation about being resistant. Okay, so this just goes right along with not sharing feelings, disregarding, belittling any type of new information, new idea, things that your person maybe takes to them. They belittle it or make them feel small, and in a bad way, in an intention to boost themselves. That's part of draining them of their energy, of their light, right? This is purposeful of the people that are doing this around them. This could be family, this could be parents, this could be baby mamas, baby daddies, this could be bosses, partners, this could be just even self. There's somebody in their energy around them, around your person or around you, who you or your person believed really had all the answers or knew everything, put them on a pedestal and trusted them. And that's something that they're starting to see, is that what they were telling them was misguided. This could have been on a spiritual level, or not on a spiritual level, but about spirituality. Misinformation about spirituality, could have pretended, or I'm hearing copycat, some type of mental confusion, doubt. Somebody fed your person, or if this is you, somebody fed you misinformation so that you would doubt what you believed to be accurate and true, the direction you believed you should go, the actions you believed you should take. They not squandered, but they squashed that and put in their head, your head, that you were the victim, or you weren't good enough, or some type of, no, don't do that, don't go that way, that's the wrong way, that's a dumb idea. That just this overload of stepping. I'm just getting this image of like stepping on somebody to get a boost up, again, like that. And people could have been working together just to be total shitheads. That's what it is, to be fuckers. That's all. That's what that means. Just because there's no empathy, because there's no compassion, there's no care about anybody but themselves. They stand on their own pedestals, and they pretend that they are bigger than they are. And yeah, don't get me started. I could just absolutely go off. Coming back, something about, they maybe threatened their stability. Yep, I'm getting 4 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, the Lovers. So there's somebody also was trying to get them confused, and they would fight a lot about, or this is upcoming, because this is kind of moving in this direction on my table, which is usually indicative of moving forward, or soon happening, soon to come, near future, where they are, your person or you are going to have to address a situation or this misinformation or information in regards to, I had a feeling to look at the bottom, taking a new adventure, taking a leap of faith, going a different direction, moving on, moving, either moving location, moving in a different direction, maybe for a job, maybe they got another job, got another home, want to do a new adventure, want to do something creative, and they need to tell somebody about this. And as they go to do this, the person that they're going to approach, or the people that they're going to approach, or their boss or somebody, is going to put it in their head, make them believe that their stability is going to be compromised, and it's going to become like an argument. There's going to be an argument that breaks out about this. However, how is your person going to handle this? How is this going to be handled? Okay, and I feel like I'm supposed to take this card too. Oh, and I'm supposed to come back and talk about flipping the hair. Okay, hold on. Yep, heavy burdens. That card was sticking out. They're going to either burden your person with guilt, with they're like, I'm hearing a lot in tarot reads about doubling down. They're gonna go a different way about doing it. They're going to put it on heavy. They're gonna like code it. These are all just things that are like channeling through me. They're going to make it extra special, extra delightful. The flipping of the hair, when that happened, they could be trying to seduce your person, or it could be a situation where they are like trying to lead with sexuality or lead with temptation, lead with luring your person and trying to get, like, baiting them, catfishing. Good. They're going to be seductive. They're going to put a good love offer. Okay, coming back to, they're going to put a good love offer out there. I think this is what's happening for your person, is that it's almost like coming out of a dream is what I relate that to. It's like coming away from a dream, this dreaminess, this Piscean energy. A Pisces could be involved, but coming out of that. And they also could be really getting focused, which is Sagittarian energy. Focus, there's transformation energy here, which is Scorpionic energy. So there could be a Scorpio involved. But coming out of this dream, somebody painted a picture of something that was going to be beautiful, and it hasn't turned out that way. And all it was an opportunity for them to be sucked dry of all of their energy, their money, their time, their mental capacity, their health. They could have been trying to keep them addicted, whether it be with sex or drugs or alcohol. It could have been with shopping, money, keep them hooked on 3D material things, so that they would stay where they were at, because these people were getting huge benefit from this. These people felt good. They didn't care. They don't care about the balancing out, the reciprocity, giving back to your person. And this is all starting to come to an end on this side, as your person starts to wake up and things, jobs, teamwork, partnerships, business partnerships become a thing of the past, because that's in my past position. The energy is still just like it always does, is rolling along, but it really seems like it's happening fast. How stagnant and long, and it could have been for you, where maybe you haven't talked to your person in a long time. The situation, the court situation, the answers, any type of moving on has just drug the fuck on. And somebody who wraps back around to do this again, to try this again, to keep your person stuck again, and your person, hopefully through either you watching this, and your person getting it energetic, or divine getting information to your person through news on their phone, through synchronicities, like I mentioned. They're going to be fed these by the universe, as the universe tries to talk to them and say, hey, listen, have you learned your lesson? Do you want to move on, or do you want to stay stuck? You're going to lose in the end if you don't shift, because I'm going to lay a tower. I don't have a tower here, but I'm going to lay a tower on your head, because that's the way that we roll up here is a tower, tower moment to change your life drastically. And we've all had them, and it comes in ways that are absolutely devastating. So if the universe brings it in, the universe isn't playing, never does, and it's big. You can avoid that a little bit by listening to your intuition and taking action on your own. So I guess that message is for somebody. That's what's happening, is there is this energy that is rolling in, and it seems to be happening faster and faster. They need to stand up for themselves. They are going to be tempted. They're going to be approached. There's going to be somebody or something, some type of situation that is coming back around with that world card, things coming back around. All of this is intention based. If they were not codependent on you or your person, or the situation was not a codependent situation, any type of move you made or your person made would not affect them, and they'd be happy for you. But because there is a massive codependency of these people on either your person or you, as soon as that black heart moves out of the way, what happens to the other two? They fall flat on their fucking faces, and it's because they didn't have their own foundation. I was going to get you a quick message card. Actually, I believe that was the message. I'm just being told to wrap it up. That was the message right there. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps your person. I hope that you guys have a great Sunday evening.